Walker here, and today we're taking you guys on a little bit of a field trip. And that field trip destination is at Omaha Zoo. So, let's go, guys. So here we are, folks, heading towards Omaha Zoo. That dome, my goodness, that dome is something.
Indeed.
Can't wait to see how it's like in there.
And then we want to see the aquarium too.
Absolutely, that's the most anticipated one. So here we go, folks, about to gain entry in Omaha Zoo. So here we are, guys, inside the zoo.
Before we go there to the desert dome.
That's what it is, desert dome. And I can see a desert canyon in there. I'm definitely checking that out after the aquarium.
And here's treetops, so is this the aquarium?
I'm not sure.
Well,
Maybe.
I told you what it was.
Mutual of Omaha's Exploration Station in the Wild Kingdom Pavilion. So this is what it is.
Okay.
The Wild Kingdom Pavilion.
Well, this is just a photo tech.
Normally they'd have like a map or something. Wow.
Makes us appreciate what we have at home.
It's right in here.
It's supposed to be that.
A prehensile-tailed skink.
Yeah, you can imagine lights on coming through. I'm sure the thing is hiding.
Or falling asleep.
Yeah, in the back. They're not going to be out there going, hey,
Oh.
look at me.
Oh, what's this guy? Another one.
There it is.
Now you can see that's something little kids will love. Getting an old Jeep.
A safari jeep, huh? There's a taxidermy of an ostrich or emu.
But there's one girl.
Wow.
Look at this, Jack. What is this?
It's-
The ivory war? Oh,
That's
this
the
is
skull of an elephant. It's talking about the ivory trade, which is illegal poaching.
The ivory tree? Is that
No,
what you said?
trade.
Oh, yeah.
A 14-year-old male gorilla. That's pretty huge for a 14-year-old.
Introduced in Florida.
This here is the death's head cockroach. You may recognize it for the death skull right on top of its head. It's right there. Right there, you can see it.
Maybe a little small.
We don't run. Oh, the gorilla.
And a human skeleton.
Chimpanzee.
Yeah, notice the size difference here.
Look at the gibbon. I never hear anybody talking about that.
Well, and as you can see here, there's a huge dramatic difference between the western lowland gorilla and the chimpanzee.
Well, of course. Look at the name difference, too.
And there's the gibbon and the orangutan. The ones with the large round faces and orange hides.
And then here's the Homo sapien.
Us humans and a bonobo right there.
Bonobo.
Yeah, that bonobo is half the size of a human right here.
Yeah. Oh, but they're strong as hell.
Oh, totally. Very strong.
A chimpanzee's strong, man.
Yeah. So this here is the discovery tree, but it's really something that is just suitable for this environment here. But that angle looks really cool.
That fish is not battery. And they're the four-eyed fish.
Yeah. Four-eyed fish see clearly above and below the water.
Uh-huh.
This adaptation gives them the ability to hunt insects and small aquatic crabs on and below the water's surface.
Yeah, makes them kind of deadly.
In other words, these fish mean serious business. They literally have like the face of a frog here. So here on display is what an elephant is. This here isn't. This is the soles of the elephant's foot.
That's a bone. And here's the skin tuck.
Their hide.
Yeah, it's rough.
Yeah, if you were to touch an elephant, that's what it would feel like.
An inch thick.
Elephants often spray themselves with water or roll in the mud for protection from the sun and biting insects. So it kind of acts as nature's sunscreen, if you will. An elephant's foot pad acts as a cushion with each step, absorbing the impact and taking some strain off the leg. It's quite amazing for an animal so big. They can walk really quietly with those.
Let's put it in pounds for a second. 8,000 to 16,000 pounds, or yeah, to 16,000.
And standing 11 feet tall on all fours, by the way. This here is the rhino rat snake. These unique snakes are also commonly called long-nosed snakes, unicorn snakes, and green unicorns. And you can see right there, there it is. A horn right there that is fit for a unicorn to have. Animals just never cease to surprise me in the animal kingdom. This right here is the prehensile-tailed skink. This olive green lizard is nocturnal, almost exclusively arboreal, and is the only one of its species that is virtually completely herbivorous.
That means it doesn't eat meat.
Yes, it's also the largest of its species, able to grow as long as 3 feet, including its tail. And in the wild, the prehensile-tailed skink feeds on the leaves of the Solomon Island creeper plant.
Yeah.
This here is a harvest mouse, which is a rodent.
Oh, yeah.
They are
They're
one
of the smallest rodents in the world.
Smaller than the house mouse?
Their feet are built for running and climbing on branches. Europe through Central Asia. Their diet, seeds, vegetation, insects, and eggs. When pregnant, the female constructs a globe-shaped nest lined with finely shredded leaves and a couple of feet above ground.
Amazing.
The harvest mouse, one of the smallest mice.
House mouse, eat your heart out.
Well, for a snake, we'd have to feed it several of them, or this would be the appetizer, I guess.
Funny. So this right here is a little bit of a microscope.
Yeah.
And you see these various different bugs and teeth right around here.
Well, this is the stage beetle, yeah. That's
Staghorn beetle.
Yeah, that's where it goes. Here we go, the butterfly tuck. Okay, moss.
That looks
That's an antler.
muntjac antler.
Yeah, it says that. Okay.
The feather of a
peacock feather.
The feather of a peacock.
Assassin bug.
Ooh, watch out. Manto egg case. A fossil.
Fossil.
Shark
teeth.
Ooh.
Okay.
Those things are sharp as scissors or knives. We're heading next to Scott Aquarium. Here we go. This is it. The biggie right there.
Well, yeah, I wanted my Omaha steak hamburger tuck.
And here you have a little bit of a fountain that shows manta rays here. And especially that starfish too. That looks cool.
Well, you know, they're bronze tuck.
But I love how it looks for the set design. This here is the Sea Turtle Cafe. Pickup order here. I just love that look. Yep. Red wagons serving to transport your stuff.
Well, in this case, mostly small children, but yeah, it'll take other things, obviously. Like, look, like an ice chest, blanket, boat.
Yeah. All right, so here we go, right inside.
Okay.
Here we are, folks, inside the aquarium.
Okay. Look at this. I mean, it's a photo, yeah.
But it looks cool.
Yeah. See cucumber, Chuck.
Look at the great white on display right there.
Great white.
Right there.
Oh, but yeah.
A little tank where you actually get to see the various different sea creatures playing around.
Look, they're touching them. Do you want to stick your hand in the water?
Sure.
If you want to do that, all you got to do is wait in line and rinse off your hands.
All right. Well, before I do that, look at this. Look at this here. And this is real. This is not a display.
What's a display?
Well, it's not like a projector.
Power.
Yeah, no. This really is the thing you are seeing here.
Well, you see how it's not very wide, Todd. It's painted blue and it's not very wide. That's what makes it. And then you put the fish in, sure.
Yeah, but the fish are real. The water's real.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. This is great. This is the life. I've been to a few zoos in the past, but I had never come across something as cool as this here.
This is pretty.
So here we are going to see ocean birds. Like this one right here, the common murre.
You know about these guys, right?
Yeah, this is a little miniature than the emperor penguin.
Yeah, here's a bird that don't fly, Todd.
Oh. One of them is swimming.
Female and male.
Look at that. The way how they just dive in the water and swim like ducks. Come on. Here is the tufted puffin swimming around underwater. Yeah, right here. These guys are excellent swimmers in the water. Yep, you can see that there. Excellent swimmer, indeed.
Puffins.
Yep, and it's an excellent swimmer too.
Oh, yeah.
No need to doggy paddle or arm strokes or anything.
They fly through the water.
Apparently the water is the air to them.
Yeah. Look at the way they're. Yeah.
Yeah. That thing is like a slowly but surely torpedo.
And you can see how they can grab fish up in a minute, can't you?
Yeah. Whoa. That is cool. Here is the king penguin chick, and the emperor too. You could tell of it's emperor penguin from the orange tint on their necks, as well as their orange bills and side of their head. And of course, this here, the South African Foundation for the Conservation of Coastal Birds rescues tens of thousands of penguins. And you can help. Reduce, recycle, support zoo conservation efforts. Absolutely.
Well, that means giving money, Todd.
But I highly recommend it for the sake of the future of these non-flying birds, but aquatic. Look at this! Look at this little fellow. Look at that! Whoa! What a rocket.
They're fast. There's one thing they're not as fast as.
What?
A seal or a whale.
Oh, you think is it gonna do it again?
There we go. Yeah, they pay these a little better.
There's the emperor penguin enjoying a little dip. This is a close-up look of the emperor penguin's face.
Is that ice coming out of there? Yeah, they got ice. I have 2 ice
Yep.
makers.
Yeah, this is how they get their ice, through a chute.
Yeah, through an ice maker. Yeah, and there's a third one.
And there's a fourth one as well behind there.
And then there's one in the pen, right?
Yeah, a king penguin chick. Most likely they're looking after some eggs. A new generation of penguins might possibly be born in here.
These are penguins.
So we're heading to the cold Pacific waters. Look at this fish right here. Whoa. That must be a grouper fish. Whoa. That's a model. Oh.
That's not a model.
Oh, the fin's moving. So it's not a model. Oh. It almost looks like a barracuda, but smaller. It's a little dark in here, but if you were to see in there, there are some very colorful, bright fish in here.
Japanese giant spider crab. At depths of around 600 feet.
Snipe fish, that's what they are. These fish belong to the same family as seahorses and sea dragons.
They can live to be 100 years old. They may have a lifespan of 13 feet.
Oh, here it is. Look right there.
Yeah.
It's huge.
The giant spider crab.
They don't call it giant for nothing, and it's from Japan.
Arigato.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
Here it is, the shark reef. Right now. Whoa. These fish are huge. They're monstrous. Southern stingray. That looks like these giant fish could be the zebra shark. And of course, that one is the nurse shark over there.
It's in the green sea
Look at that. That and a mammoth too. This is what the underside of the manta ray looks like. You can see its mouth right there. Oh my goodness. I had a feeling this was the most anticipated part. Well, it clearly is the most anticipated part here. These are mammoths. And by mammoths, I mean huge.
Oh, there's the sea turtle talk.
Looks like it's engaging in conflict with the stingray.
The sea turtle. Look at that. The sea turtle has to go up for air periodically, right?
I think so, but most of the time they're aquatic creatures.
Yes. Look, it's got like a face.
Yeah, that's its gills and its mouth. Here's the biggest spot right here. That's a Goliath grouper right there. Along with the stingray. I literally feel like I'm underwater right now.
Well, you are underwater.
Yeah. But it gives the illusion. But it gives the illusion that we're underwater. Wow. Here's even more. Ocean drifters. Moon jellyfish. The reason why it's called moon jellyfish is because it's in the shape of a moon and they're fluorescent. Be careful, those things sting you. Be very, very careful of those. This here is the South American sea nettle. The South American sea nettle is found off both coasts of South America. Their scientific name comes from the Greek word "plocamus," meaning ring of hairs. And it clearly shows the little hairs on their stingrays and tentacles. This right here is a West Africa sea nettle. These jellies were transported from Namibia in the polyp stage of their life cycle and have developed into the medusa stage. Omaha's Henry Doorly Zoo and Aquarium is proud to be the first aquarium to display them. So here is the jellyfishes right here, and they appear to be hibernating. Oh, they're called the upside down jellyfish. You can tell because the bottom is on top.
They look like sea mushrooms.
Yeah, judging from the tops here, they look like sentient mushrooms, but underwater. So here's another angle from that long corridor regarding the shark habitat. Look. I will never get tired of this part right here. Oh, one's coming close. Oh, yeah. See that there? Yeah, you saw that up close here. And that happened to be the zebra shark. Or maybe that's the zebra shark and that was a grouper. And that right there is the sandbar shark. Yeah, zebra shark, and you could tell because of the spots right there.
Yeah, fish.
There's a little screen projector right here where if you step onto it, you will cause a ripple effect. Let's see here. Whoa, that looks cool. That looks like a dragon eel. Or no, that's the red lionfish right there. The dragon eel is somewhere. Look at that there. This here is the hammerhead shark, and they are tiny. Here's the stingray right here. Am I going to see its underside again? Oh, this one is curious. I guess not. Or maybe. No. Teased us. And yeah, you can see these hammer sharks are just swimming around, having a time of their lives here.
Stingray likes me. Yeah, he does. It's looking at me. Yeah. Aww. Stingray looks at me.
There's its mouth right there. And those right there are the gills where it breathes. It's an aquatic creature. It can't survive on it can't survive on dry land.
Adapted to get it out of the water.
That looks
We're
like
not
a.
adapted to get it out of the water. We don't get it.
Yeah. This here is a basket-mouthed cichlid.
Yeah, fish don't drown, Todd. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. And that right there is a peacock bass. Or no, that's not a peacock bass. What is it? And by the way, that up there is a very nice sight to see. And of course, right there is the gift shop. Wave gift shop, to be exact. That's a red piranha right there. Piranhas have sharp teeth. They do bite. And that there is a pleco, which is like a catfish, but bigger. This was a nice place. Nice underwater adventure for all of us. Totally. I approve this place. Approve this habitat here. Yeah. So our next stop is at the Desert Dome, and that dome literally is in the shape of that spaceship Earth attraction at Epcot. And I haven't even been to Epcot yet. This is anticipated as well.
South Africa.
Namib Desert in southern Africa. Deserts cover nearly... They cover nearly 1/3 of Earth's 58 million square miles of land surface. Deserts are defined by little or no rain. So this here is the centerpiece right here.
Yeah, and this is found in Arizona, and that's the only place they find a combat cactus right there.
Right
in
there?
Arizona.
Yeah.
It's in the United States.
North America's Sonoran, the hottest North American desert.
Which is saguaro cactus.
Or saguaro cacti are found.
It's very valuable. Subtropical, high pressure systems created by regular global wind patterns keep the land dry. Whoa, here's some air conditioning right here.
And that, of course, is a dromedary camel. Their conservation status is domesticated, so they're technically extinct in the wild.
Australian deserts. Chihuahuan, Sonoran, Mojave.
Every single one of those listed are subtropical deserts.
Yeah, Mojave, that's in California, ain't it?
Of course, there are cold winter deserts. I bet people didn't even know that. Even I didn't know that, because I would think that all deserts were hot. But nope, we have clear proof that this isn't.
Too far inland to be reached by ocean-borne moisture or lay in the arid rain shadow of mountain ranges that block precipitation.
And this here is an
Asia
example.
has the largest cold winter deserts. The Patagonia,
Colorado
Plateau.
Great Basin and Gobi are cold winter deserts. And there's a jerboa, which is basically like a kangaroo mouse.
Yeah, look at that, Jeroboa.
Polar, Antarctica and Arctic are polar deserts.
Gentoo penguins, polar bear.
Polar deserts have plenty of moisture locked in the ice cover. They are considered arid because frozen water is not readily available to plants and animals.
No, but if we could get out there, scoop it up, and start melting it, we'd have water, 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 water.
Yeah, and this here is the coastal desert. Coastal deserts are considered some of the driest and most uninhabitable places, except maybe in the case of the sidewinding adder, which is like a diamondback snake. And I bet you anything that snake is poisonous.
They are often blanketed in fog. It's just like living in Eureka, Tut.
Created by temperature inversions, the Atacama and Namib are coastal deserts. And then there is fragile ecosystem of arid and semi-arid deserts are fragile ecosystems that depend on very little moisture to sustain plant and animal life.
Desert. Yeah.
And of course, this is an example of an unhealthy desert right here. Looks like a barren wasteland. The smallest changes in temperature and moisture dramatically impact the plants and animals that have adapted to live in deserts. These fragile ecosystems are becoming vulnerable due to climate changes, water management, urbanization, and destruction of plants through grazing practices. Even though the smallest changes can greatly affect the balance in desert life, it can be reversed by protecting our deserts. In North America, this can be done by reducing the amount of watering that occurs in arid regions, planting vegetation that is adapted to the extreme drought conditions, and reducing our carbon footprint. Now here we go, folks. Probably the best one yet. Here is the inside of the dome here. Please keep off the sand.
Namibian desert.
This is an example of the Namibian desert. Please keep off the sand. Well noted. Do as it says there.
Look at the hieroglyphics.
And this right here is hieroglyphics of various different animals here. They probably might be telling a story on these walls.
Did you know that not all deserts are hot, Tut? This temperatures are relatively cool, average range of 50 to 60 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
Reach
Namibia.
up to 1,000 feet. As big as the Empire State Building.
Yeah. It's hard to believe that something like this could dwarf or equal the size of the Empire State Building. And this here is the Welwitschia. Welwitschias rely on the coastal fog which rolls into the Namib each morning. Rather than using its roots, the Welwitschia absorbs water through condensation on its leaves. As you can see right there of the leaves right there. That's how they get their water. Somewhere in this habitat is the bat-eared fox. Oh, there it is. Sleeping right there.
Don't lose it because that is $2 worth of quarters.
The distinctive ears of the bat-eared fox help locate their favorite prey, termites. That really helps our problem with losing our wooden shelves. Foxes patrol in groups with their ears close to the ground in order to hear the movements of an underground termite colony. Termites compose 80 to 90%
of their diet.
of a bat-eared fox's diet. Very helpful. Very, very helpful. White-headed buffalo weaver. Oh, there it is. Right there. Weavers are named for the elaborate nests they build by weaving together branches and other nesting materials, as you can see right there. Yeah, that bird made that.
Well, we don't know it was that bird. Could have been another one of them.
I just can't get past how well that dome is on the inside. Free flight birds. which means they basically can fly around as they please.
Namby desert plants.
Yeah. It's as hot as the desert in here as well.
But they said it never gets over 50 to 60 degrees.
Blacksmith plover. There it is right there. Blacksmith plover. These birds nest on the ground, therefore they breed during the dry season so the nests do not wash away. This is quite a corridor. Careful, this tree's sharp. Different than the prickly bushes I'm so used to. This right here is a clip springer.
Oh, how about these two turtles?
And up there is the rock hyrax and bush hyrax.
He's right there on the rock. Oh, no. But why do they need a
Look at this.
Guys,
That's a dwarf mongoose right there.
guys, there's 3 babies and there's
The
one-
dwarf
there's
mongoose
2
is the
down
smallest
there.
carnivorous
There's the one
mammal
right there. Where's the
in
baby?
Africa with a body
Where's
length
the
of only
baby?
about 10 inches.
And then
Where
there's
are
one
they?
more up there in the nest.
Right over there.
They didn't have anything in this.
Oh, yeah.
That's
They
just a
look
little.
like little squirrels.
Now 10 inches is just a little bit longer than a pencil.
Yeah. They ain't real big. Hence the term dwarf.
Eh.
Yeah, was I here for that?
That's a dwarf. Chuck.
In other words, very small.
Muy pequeño.
Whoa. That thing is moving so quickly. Look at this wall. It literally feels like you're inside of an actual canyon here. Almost like you can climb it if you're a rock climber. I wouldn't recommend climbing it up here though. This right there with the is a Hottentot teal. Actually, the spotted one is a yellow-billed duck. And the other one is a chestnut teal. Hottentot teals live in shallow ponds which expand and contract depending upon the rainfall. During especially dry seasons, the Hottentot teal has been known to fly over 400 miles to find a new home. And that's how they sleep, is by simply curling themselves up into a ball, resting their heads on their feathers. And now we're in the shade, in the habitats here. Puff adder. They give birth rather than lay eggs. Never thought that could happen with snakes like this.
That's why they're not mammals, they're vipers.
And vipers are also poisonous too.
Vipers is an old 60s name for marijuana smokers. Vipers.
Can't see the Namibian sand gecko in this. Must be camouflage. Cape Coral cobra. Oh, the cobra is one of the deadliest snakes ever.
There's Cape Camera cobra.
Yeah, a cobra is poisonous. In fact, their poison is so strong it can kill a person in 15 minutes and an elephant in 4 hours. Think of that for a second.
It's being looked at as a cure for cancer, Alzheimer's, multiple sclerosis, and other illnesses.
Wow. I mean, look how far we have come in terms of that. And now here we are, back inside the shelter. Kingdoms of the Night. Let's check that out. Look at this spot right here. This kind of serves as a place to see for any sign of animals through here.
Look! Oh God! Here! Ow. I already see you.
That must be the aardvark. Yeah, that's the aardvark there. You ever heard of that show Arthur by PBS Kids? Yeah. Arthur and his family is an aardvark. They are an aardvark family. Other animals like hyenas, warthogs, and pangolins will find the abandoned burrows that the aardvark has left behind and use it as their own shelter. In other words, finders keepers. Cave architecture. Look at that. In caves, there are stalactites and stalagmites, which are basically what they call the spikes in there. Smells like poop. Must be bat guano, which is bat poop. There's a short-tailed bat. Ooh, look at them just going about. Yeah, that smell of poop is really strong in here. Vampire bat. Yeah, I gotta get. The smell is too strong in here. Man, I thought I was never gonna get out of that.
Right here, Mommy. Here I come. Don't let it down there.
I literally feel like I'm inside a cave right now. Of course, there's still more of the habitats here, but I'm ready to get out of here. Whew. I thought I was never going to get out of that dark place. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I like it where it's light out and I can see things very well here. So, yeah. That desert dome, approved. Here we go inside the light jungle, right here. Allow me to open this up here. A trek into the jungle. Yeah.
The last century over half is gone.
Yeah. Wow. Here's a little curtain right here. This environment in here looks cool. I literally feel like I'm in the rainforest. Here is a Luzon bleeding heart dove. Literally, it looks like a bleeding heart on its front. Look, it swing from branch to branch. We've exited the habitat of the light jungle, and now we're heading to lunch. Possibly, yeah. So here we are at the Tangaroa Grill. It's literally a grill order and pickup and deli salad. Almost like a buffet or a fast food joint, but better. Can't wait to see what they got here.
Chicken strips, grilled chicken.
We shall see. So I decided to have myself some chicken strips, onion rings, and a medium Gold Peak tea. Raspberry flavored, of course. Oh, and right behind me there is that rainforest habitat, the light jungle. So I'm gonna have myself a little sampling of that here. Tasty. Onion rings here. Okay. Not as memorable as Gorat's, but it's better than nothing.
Yeah, certainly not as memorable as Gorat's. Is that your phone?
Yeah. Oh, not ringing. I'm finally the raspberry tea here. Ooh. Sweet and tangy. Love that. So yeah, this is okay. I'm gonna give that a 3.5 out of 5 on that one there. Not bad, but definitely not as memorable as other places. So yeah, approved, albeit somewhat okay. Our next trip is going to be on the Sky Ferry. Here we go. This is the entryway. Well, that was quite a fun ride indeed. And now we go to the African grasslands here. So this right here is the giraffes here. Did you know that the horns on top of a giraffe's head tell you its age? Yeah. A little bit of a fun fact for you guys there. So we're heading to the elephant family quarters. I'm pretty sure they're inside here. Let's check it out. So here they are. Inside here.
Where's the other baby?
I know that is one of them.
I did it 3. Mom, it's 3. 3 elephants.
These are African bush elephants in here.
And little ones at that.
Yeah. Fun fact, you can actually determine who an elephant is from looking at the fingers at the end where their nostrils are at on their trunks. If it's a single-fingered elephant, if it has a single finger, it's an Asian elephant. If it's a two-fingered one, then it's an African bush elephant. And their trunks weigh as much as 400 pounds. Yeah, true story. Here it is, an up-close encounter with the African bush elephant.
Wow.
It's actually searching for food. Yeah, their trunks act like an arm. So now I'm going to try the giraffe interaction right here. So I got myself a little branch, an edible treat for the giraffes. And that's where the encounter would be at, right over there. Alright, so here it is. Whew, there's a little bit of a tight hold, but I got it. Oh, they licked me a bit.
And this is Layla.
Layla. Yeah, she kind of licked me a bit there. Like, I literally just fed a giraffe. I can't believe it. Well, that was a fine day at the zoo. Now it's time to go home back to our apartment. Here's the entryway, heading right out of the zoo. And now we're heading back home.
Yes. We're going on 80 West.
I actually enjoyed that outing. I thought that the zoo was really cool. Definitely a departure from the Sequoia Park Zoo back home.
Yes.
I liked it. As you can see right here, guys, my bag is just about fully packed. Almost. Mainly because tomorrow morning, I'm going on the trip to Cooperstown. This is it. This is exactly the reason behind coming here. This was mainly a major resting place here, if you will. Yeah, it was to rest so that we could eventually get on to do the ultimate trip to Cooperstown, New York, to visit the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum. You know, the big one. The cream of the crop of this trip. So, yeah, that's what's going to happen tomorrow, and stay tuned for that, people. Have a good night, everybody, and I'll see you all tomorrow morning.